Okay, so today, pullovers! Yay! Couldn't find a video of myself doing this, so I will show you someone from YouTube doing it. Okay. So you start hanging, you do a pull-up, and you pull over the bar. Yes, she will do it again. Hanging. Next. This starts the same as a pull-up. Then the feet come up, you pike, you lift them to the bar, hips go to the bar. You extend your arms so that your back lifts, and you end in this front balance position. So this is something that you will do on a horizontal apparatus, like a trapeze or a hoop. Okay. Please go to the next slide. I don't know what happened. 1 second. Okay, there we go. So here's a diagram that shows the stages of a pullover and what muscles we're using. So you can see we start hanging. We do a kind of like a half pull-up. Then your legs pike. So pike is when your legs closer to your chest. Your feet go to the bar, and then your hips will go to the bar, and then chest comes up. So the first muscles we start using are elbow flexors. So these guys, biceps, triceps, and our lats, all the muscles that we use to do a pull-up. So we did a class about pull-ups earlier, but arms and back mostly. So we're gonna do our pull-up. Then once you're like halfway there, your legs will start to pike. So that involves your quads or your thigh muscles, hip flexors, these guys, the ones that flex your hips, as well as your abs, of course, always abs. Okay, so then your feet will be up to the bar. You're in this pike position. And here you keep that pike position and we straighten the arms and lift the hips to the bar so that you can go around the bar. Yes, so for that, we need triceps to straighten the arms. And then at the end, the chest has to come up. So that would be all these back muscles to lift the chest, as well as glutes to keep you in this final position. So here I will show you. In the video, she went to a front, this is a front balance position. She went to more of a gymnastics position with the hands on the bar, but usually we want to go to here. So to be in a front balance position, we need all of the muscles on the back side of the body working to keep you up in that arch position, as well as your abs, of course. Okay, so the exercises that we do today, I tried to make them like going in order. So we should start with the muscles that we use first. So arms, and then we will have some ab stuff, and then some leg stuff like quads and hip flexors for closing into that pike position, and then some stuff for the back body for this ending position. Okay, hopefully this makes some sense. Let's get out of here. Great. Okay, time to stand up. We will start with, let me guess. Jumping jacks. Yay. Let's go. Okay, and let's add some star jumps. So star jumps are like this. We make a star jump in the air, star shape in the air. Let's do 3 jumping jacks and 1 star jump. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and jump. And keep going. 2, 3, and jump. 1, 2, 3, and jump. Yes, and let's run in place. Yes. And high knees. Ooh. Okay, and now knees to the side. And if you want, you can add your arms in, so elbow to knee. Beautiful. Okay, and then some slow running. Ooh. Nice. Okay, let's stand still and let's make some circles, starting with head. So ear to shoulder, then chin to your chest, and then other side, and then the back, elongating instead of crunching, and turn it into a circle. Let's go the other way. Nice, okay, and let's swim. Okay, so at first, trying to keep the torso all in one place, abs are working and only the arms move. Try not to move your upper body except for your arms. Let's go backwards. Okay, now let's go back forwards again, but now we're gonna move the upper body side to side. Yes, and backwards. Moving side to side, twisting a bit. Cool. And let's swing arms like this. So in the back, my arm goes at this angle so that I get a stretch here. And we swing. Nice. Okay, from here, we're gonna start standing. And then you're gonna walk your hands down. You can bend your knees if you want. Walking, and we're gonna go all the way out to a plank. Yes. And then walking back, you can choose if you want straight legs or bent legs. Walking back, and up, and again. And back. And standing. Okay, and again. Okay, now when we're in our plank, let's go to downward dog. So lifting the hips to here, and let's walk out the feet. So heels to the ground one at a time. Try and push through your shoulders so that you get a straight line from hips to your hands. Still walking out the feet. And let's go back to plank. And to down dog. And plank. And let's walk back up, so hands in and up to standing. Nice. Okay, now we're going to try to do 5 burpees. You might know what a burpee is. So there's 2 ways we can do this. Number 1, I will show you in a sec, but number 2, you can add a push-up if you want. Yes, so we start with a jump. So jump, hands down. I can either step or jump my feet out to a plank. Then here comes the optional push-up. Feet come back in, and we jump. And that's 1. Okay, let's do 5. Are you ready? Let's go. And starting with the jump. Jump. Feet, optional push-up. Feet in, and jump up. And again. 2, 3, 2 more. 4, and 5. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Next thing, we're going to be in a box position, so all fours like this. room. Yes, okay. So, wrists are under shoulders and my knees are under my hips. Then from here, you're gonna take one leg in, squeeze it into your chest as much as you can, and then we're going to kick it. So we did something similar before, where I said, don't arch your back at all, but now you can arch your back, okay? So, leg in and kick. Let's do 10 on one leg. 2, 3, 4. You can add your head too, so head goes in and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. And let's switch sides. Okay, so leg into your chest and kick. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Good, finish up if you have more. Okay, really quick, let's go back to our box position. And we're going to just make circles over your wrists. You can choose how much weight you want to put into your wrists. And let's go other way. Nice, and then turn your hands the other direction. So fingers going back towards your knees. Yes, and then if you want more of a stretch, you can lean backwards. And then you can kind of walk out the hands if you want to. This, yes. Nice, and shake them out. Okay, let's get water if you want. And then we will start for real. Where's my water? There it is. Okay. So first things, we're going to do a bit of arm stuff for that first pull-up part of our pullover. And we're gonna start with push-ups, everyone's favorite, yay. Okay, first thing, we're gonna do 10 elbows in. So that means my elbows are touching my upper arms are touching my sides the whole time. And then 10 elbows wide. Yes, you can do these on your knees if you want, but if you do them on your knees, make sure you're in a straight line, okay? Let's go, 10 elbows in. Ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's try to go straight to wide arms. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest. Okay, shake it out. I'm red already. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna be in a plank again. If you want, you can be on your knees also. I will show you real quick. So we start in a plank and then we go down to one elbow, other elbow, and up. And then I'm gonna switch sides, so coming down onto the other elbow first, and up. So for this one, you're really trying to stay all in one position and not rock side to side, which is very easy to do, yes? Okay, so we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. I will take my pants off because I want. Okay, so you can choose on your feet or on your knees. Are you ready for 30 seconds? Let's go. And down, and up. Remember to alternate sides that you go down onto first. That was 10 seconds. And that was 20, only 10 more. one. Done. Not too bad. Okay, next thing, you will need a couch or a sofa. If you don't have a couch or a sofa, that's fine. You can do them on the ground like this. But if you do have a couch or a sofa, now is the time. Okay, so we're going to do dips for your triceps. There's two options. You can either have legs and body straight like this, or a bit easier, bent. Okay, we're going to do, what did I say? 20. Okay, let's go. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and keep your elbows in. Didn't say that earlier. 8, 9, halfway there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Last one. And 20. Nice. Good job. Okay. Next thing, I've never done this before, but it looked interesting. So let's give it a try. We're going to do a bicep curl, so this motion, but you're going to use your leg as your weight or your resistance. So how it works, I'm using my opposite leg and I'm holding it like this. You can also do this sitting on a chair or something. Might be a bit easier. I'm pushing down as hard as I can or I want with my leg. And then I'm curling like this. Yes, so you can choose how much resistance you want to put with your leg. Let's do 10 on one side. Okay, ready? And curling. 2. Try and make it not too easy for yourself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Okay, the other side. If this is like challenging the limits of your flexibility, try sitting on a chair. Might make it easier. Okay, let's go 10 times. Pushing with the leg and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Okay, so next things are going to be more absy. So first thing, we're gonna start balancing in this tuck position, okay? Here, I'm trying to have a straight back, trying to lift my legs into my chest and hover my feet off the ground. Okay, if this is a challenge, you can have your feet on the ground still, that's fine, but making sure abs are engaged. Okay, so option 1 is just to stay here and try to balance, and option 2, we're going to try and straighten one leg at a time. Yes, so we're going to do that 10 each leg, we can alternate, okay? So straightening one leg. Yes, and the other one. Yes, and here try and keep your knees as close into you as you can, and then straighten your leg from there. So we're really working on getting legs close to the chest. Maybe that was 4. Yes, it doesn't need to be fast. It will be harder if it's slower. Okay, let's do 5 more each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want, for the last ones, you can try and do both legs at the same time. Okay, good. Hopefully you felt here also your hip flexors and your quads working. Okay, so next thing, you will need your couch, sofa, bed object again. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so you're gonna lie down on your back. Hands or arms will be straight and your hands will be pushing into your objects. For the first thing, we're going to do a tuck up. So I'm tucking knees into my chest. And here, I'm trying to keep my heels close to my legs. Trying to keep this same tucked position the whole time. So from here, and I try to tuck, curling, using my arms and pushing into my hands to go up to this position and down slowly. So I'm trying not to use momentum, not to kick my legs like that to go up. Instead, using the muscles here and pushing with my arms to go up. Okay, so let's try to do 10 at your own speed, 10 times. Keep going. If you find it super hard, you can use some momentum from your feet. Yes, really try to keep your heels in if you can. So tight tuck position. Yes. Okay. Once you've done 10, you're gonna sit up or something, then I will know. Looks like people are done. So next we're gonna do a similar thing, where we're going to try and have the legs straight and we're going to try and go up to this candle position. So a candle is this position, but we're gonna do it with our couch. So it looks like this. There's two options. You can either start with your legs here. They can be a bit bent if you want, and go up to your candle. Or you can start with your legs in a hollow, so almost on the ground, grabs the abs engaged, and then up. The important thing here is that we pretend that at the edge of your bed or couch, there is a wall, okay? So my feet cannot pass the wall. They will go up to the wall, which would be here, and then they will shoot up straight towards the sky, and I will open my hips. Okay, so feet up and hips open, and then down. Okay, so let's try to do 10. You can choose to either go from legs already up, or you can choose to go from the hollow body position, so legs down. Yes? And if this is way too challenging, do the one from before, so the tuck. 10 times. Ready to go. Let's keep going. Try and get as straight vertical as you can in that candle position. So opening your hips as much as you can. Looks like people are done. Great, so next thing, we're going to go to a reverse plank. So that means the stomach is up towards the ceiling. Then you're gonna try and keep your hips as high as possible. And we're going to try to lift the legs. So we're gonna do one leg at a time. I'll show you first. So fingers are towards you. And this is my reverse plank position. Then from here, I'm gonna try and lift one leg without dropping my hips. So hips stay up and I lift the leg. If that's super hard, either just hold here or lift with the bent leg. Let's do 10 on one leg. Are you ready? 10, one leg, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hips up, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Okay, if you want, take a break, otherwise hang out here for a second, and we're going to go to the other leg. Are you ready? 10 times, let's go. 1, 2, 3, hips up higher. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10, and down. Good. Okay, I think it's good time for water. Very nice. Okay, next thing. So we already did some stuff where you felt your hip flexors and your quads, but now we're gonna do more because you need those muscles to lift your legs up. Yes, very important. So we're gonna sit in a pike. That means legs are straight and together like this. Okay, so we're going to try to lift both legs straight like this. It will be easiest with your hands here, and it will be harder with your hands farther away from you. You have options, okay? If this is super challenging, you can do one leg at a time, or you can lift your legs bent, or one bent, okay? So we're gonna try to do 10. Yes, and here, try and keep your back straight if you can. Yes, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I can't talk, 2, last one, 1, good. Okay, those are deceivingly hard, yes. We're going to take a small break of like 5 seconds, and then we're gonna do 10 more! Yay! Are you ready? Try, if you can, to put your hands a bit farther, okay? 10 times, let's go, straight legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. You should be feeling your abs and your quads and your hip flexors. Okay, next thing, we're gonna do the same thing, but in a straddle. So this is your straddle. Doesn't matter how wide it is. And we're gonna do, first we're gonna do one leg at a time. So you can put your hands on either side of your knee. Again, you can choose how challenging you want to make it. And let's do 10. Are you ready? Straight leg and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's switch to the other side. I forgot to mention, another thing that will make this a bit easier is if you sit on something. So if you're a bit higher, it will be a bit easier. Okay? Are you ready for the other side? Hands on either side of your leg. Straight leg as straight as you can, and let's lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we only have one more of these type of things. We're going to try to be in a straddle and lift both legs at the same time. You can also try bent legs, yes? We're only going to do 5, okay? But try to reach your hands as far forwards as you can, yes? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, my legs cramp like immediately when I do this. Ouch. Okay. Next thing, you need a wall. Hopefully you have a wall. You could also use your couch. So you're gonna sit with your feet, I hope you can see me, your feet on the wall, like this. Okay, you can choose how close you want to be, and you can choose how close you want your chest to your legs. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and lift the leg towards your chest. Yes, trying to keep chest as open as possible. Okay, we're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 10 on one side and then 10 on the other side. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. On the other side, open chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay. Next thing, we're still gonna be sitting. Okay, so a lot of people call these leg straighteners because they're working the muscles that straighten your legs. So these ones here. Well, basically what we're doing is we start with all the muscles relaxed, and then we flex these so that your heels come off the ground or almost come off the ground. So I'm not lifting my whole leg, just flexing these muscles, squeezing them so that my legs straighten from my knees. Okay, so it's just a quick squeeze and relax. Okay, we're gonna do this 30 times. Point your toes and try and sit up tall. Okay, squeeze and relax. It's okay if your heels don't come off the ground. And 10 more. Okay, you can relax for a second. Remember, the idea is not that your whole legs come off the ground. Okay, this stays on the ground the whole time. The only thing that moves is from here to here. And the reason that it moves is because I'm flexing my quads. So do you see the difference between this and this? Yes, okay. So next thing, we're gonna do the same thing, but now, instead of your knees facing up towards the ceiling, they will face out to the side. Okay, so I turn my legs out from here, like this. Okay, and now my legs will kind of straighten out to the side. Doesn't have to be super out to the side, that's fine. Let's do 30. Ready, go. That was 15. $28, $29, and $30. Yay! Okay. Next thing will be some more abs and a bit of back. So we're going to do the same thing in 4 directions. So the first one will be lying on your back. I will show you first so you don't have to do it yet. So in all 4 directions, what we do is we lift the upper body first 5 times, then we lift the lower body 5 times, then we lift both together 5 times, and then we rock 5 times. Okay, so for all of these, try to keep your abs engaged, yes? Especially when you're lifting the lower body, it's really easy to be like arched here and lift like this, but we want to have this engaged, getting rid of this space, and then lifting the lower body. And same for the rocks. So I'm trying to keep this hollow position and just rock back and forth in the same position. If that's super hard, then you can just try and hold this position. Okay, so we have 5 upper body, 5 lower body, 5 both, and 5 rocks. Are you ready? Let's go. Upper body, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now lower legs together, abs in and lift. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're gonna lift both, so abs are still engaged, and we lift shoulders and legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and next one we have rocks, so you can choose arms above your head or arms by your side, or just trying to hold this hollow body. 4, 5, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Now we get to do it all again, but on your side. So choose a side. And for this one, you can have your top arm helping you with your balance. Okay, we're gonna start with upper body lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now lower. 1, oh, that hurts my hips. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now both. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're gonna try to rock. Are you ready? 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's a bit painful on a hard floor. You need something soft under you. Okay, let's move on to back. So lying on your stomach. Okay, so first thing, upper body, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now lower, try to keep your feet together if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And together lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rocking or holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And let's switch to the other side. I'm gonna put a soft thing under me really fast. Okay. So you can have top arm for balance if you want. And we have upper body, 4, 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lifting both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now rocking or holding for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. If you want water, go ahead. Let's see what is next. Okay. So for the next thing, if you want, you can put your feet under your couch or sofa to hold them, or you can do it without. I will do it without, but we're going to do back lifts. Okay, so I'll give you a sec to find your space. Okay, so we're gonna have hands by the head, or if you want an extra challenge, arms straight, or if you want to make it a bit easier, hands back here. Okay, but we're going to do back lifts for 20, and I'm trying to go nice and slow and controlled. Okay, ready, let's go. Lifting the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, And 20, good. You can rest for a second. Okay, now we're going to do 10 more. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So now we're working all those back body muscles that will keep you in your nice front balance position at the end of your pullover. Okay. Next things, we're going to be in that box position like we were earlier. So all fours. Yes. And then from here, one leg at a time. I will show you first. Straighten one leg, and we're going to make a rainbow. So it goes to one side, lifts as high as possible, and then to the other side. The important thing here is that I keep my abs engaged the whole time. Okay, so I'm not arching my back to get my leg higher, and I'm keeping my hips level, okay? Or trying to at least. So it's easy to want to do this to get your leg higher, but try to keep hips level and abs engaged. And that's as high as your leg goes. Yes, we're going to do this for 1 whole minute on one leg. Are you ready? Go. Other thing to think about is that the hip of the leg that is on the ground is more or less above your knee, so it's not sticking way out to the side. Yes. Side to side. Yes, we're halfway there. Doesn't have to be fast. 20 more seconds. Only 5 more seconds left. And done. Nice. Stop for a second. My knees hurt. Okay, now we have to do the other side. Are you ready? In box position, other leg is straight, and let's go. We've already done 15 seconds. Yes, remember your abs, they exist. And we're halfway there. "20 more seconds. 15. 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Nice. Okay. Next thing, we will still be in this box position, but now you will have one leg bent like this. You can flex your foot, and then from this position, you're going to pulse. Yes, so we're using these muscles, and we're gonna do this for 1 minute. Again, remember, abs engaged and hips are level. Are you ready for 1 minute? Let's go. Pulsing. "15 seconds already gone. Yes, we're halfway there. Lift your leg up higher and then pulse from there. And 20 more. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Good job. Let's go straight to the other side. Are you ready? Other leg, and go. We're already halfway there. Try and lift your leg higher without arching your back. 20 more seconds. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Yes. Oh, okay. Nice. So I didn't talk about this earlier, but obviously, if we're going to do a pull-up, we will need some grip muscles, yes, to hold onto the bar that we are pulling up on. So let's really quickly do a few grip exercises. We've done this before. Arms out straight, and we're going to make fists and then open. But here I'm really squeezing all my muscles as hard as I can. Pretend you are moving through wet concrete. Yes. Squeeze. Resist the whole time. Let's do a few more. You should already feel your forearms and your hands. If you don't, then squeeze harder. Yes. Nice. Okay, shake it out. Next thing, we're going back to this box position. We really like this box position today. If your knees hurt, you can put a thing under them. Okay. From here, hands flat, and I lift up to a straight wrist onto my fingers. You can choose how much weight you want on your hands. We're gonna do this like 20 times, okay? Are you ready? Let's go. Lifting. You should feel this in your forearms. So your fingers stay on the ground the whole time. We're just lifting the palms of the hands off the ground. Yes. I have weird pinkies, so it might look weird. All right, last count, but let's keep going. Yes, let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, shake it out. And then let's stretch. So we did this before. Fingers towards your knees. And then leaning back as much as you want to stretch your forearms. Okay. Nice. You want to circle your wrist a bit. You can. So next, we're going to stretch a bit. Okay, so first one, we're going to be sitting, and you're going to have your bottom leg bent at 90 degrees approximately. Okay? And from here, bring my other leg on top. So try and get your ankle on top of your knee. Yes, and then we're pushing down. You should feel this here or here in your hips. Okay, if you don't feel it, then you either need to bring your bottom foot out more, like this, or you need to bring your top foot over your bottom one more, and push. And if you still don't feel it, you have really open hips. Congratulations. Okay, try and breathe a bit more. And then push a bit harder. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna stay with the bottom leg bent. You can bring your foot in towards you closer if you want. Then top leg, foot will go to the ground. And we twist. Okay, so I'm using my upper arm against my knee to twist my upper back and then opening the chest. And you can look behind you like this to increase the twist. You could also do this with a straight bottom leg if you want a little bit less. Okay, keep going. Twisting, twisting. I feel this one a lot here on hips. Nice, and let's go to the other side. So at first, both legs at 90 degrees. And then pushing down. If your leg doesn't go all the way over, then you can bring your bottom one in a bit more. Yes, and then, yep. Good, okay, try and push it a bit deeper, try and sit up taller. Nice, okay, now bottom leg can come in closer, or it can straighten, depending on what you want. Foot to the ground, and we twist. Opening the chest, turning all the way. Nice. Keep twisting. Okay, you can relax for a second. So next thing, we're gonna be sitting, and you can grab your hands under your knees, and from here, curling your back and using my knees kind of like resistance to curl my back as much as I can. Yes, pulling with my feet. Yes. You can feel this like in your back or your shoulders. And now if you want, if you have a soft floor, you can roll your back a few times. A bit of a massage. Last time, and then sit up. And one more time. Curling. Yes. And now the opposite, so opening chest. Yes, okay. Next one. You're gonna have both legs bent, like this. And then from here, we're going to lean back and try to open the hip flexor. So that means I'm pushing this forwards, okay? And engaging the quad. So we're trying to get a stretch here by doing this motion, okay? And then if you want more, you can lean back. But the most important thing is that instead of being bent and relaxed like this, my hip flexor is forwards, knee towards the ground, so that I get a stretch here. Yes, you can lie down if you want. Good, let's switch sides. So bend your legs the other way. Okay, and now hips or top hip forwards and leaning back as much as you want. Okay, you can come out of that, and then we're going to go into a cobra or a seal. So on your stomach, let's start in a low version. So elbows under your shoulders, forearms on the ground, and then from here, long neck, shoulders down, and I'm trying to drag myself across the floor and opening my chest. Yes, then I get an upper back stretch. So it should be very active, dragging your chest across the floor. You might even move. Okay, now let's take it a bit higher. So hands go under shoulders. And you can push up as much as you want, but try and keep shoulders down and long neck. Okay, you should stretch your abs here. We were working them before, so now we need to stretch them out. Yes. If you want, you can reach back with your head. Awesome. Okay, next thing, we're going to go into a catch stretch. So that means hips up, over the knees, arms straight, and then from here, I push my shoulders down to the ground, try to stretch shoulders. If you need more stretch here, you can go onto your fingertips. Or you can go onto a bed or something to get a bit more leverage. Okay, from here, let's walk hands to one side. And now you should feel it more in your lats or your side body. And then to the other side. Stretching your other side. Yes. Nice. I think it's 6:30 or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Okay, thank you for being here.